the Supreme Court of the Philippines, here's the latest.
On Tuesday, the SC On Bank has ordered the respondents in the very urgent manifestation filed by former President Rodrigo Duterte and Senator Ronald Dela Rosa to comment within 10 days. The manifestation was filed in connection with a petition challenging Duterte's arrest and the Philippine government's cooperation with the International Criminal Court or ICC. It alleged that Ombudsman and former Secretary of Justice Jesus Crispin Remulla has publicly stated that an ICC arrest warrant had already been issued against Dela Rosa. The SC also denied the very urgent motion filed by Duterte and Dela Rosa seeking to compel the production of the alleged ICC warrant, which Remulla claimed to possess according to various news reports. In another case, the SC has ruled that wealth acquired by a public officer during their time in office that clearly exceeds their lawful income is presumed unlawfully acquired and may be forfeited even if registered under the names of other individuals. The SC's Third Division, through Associate Justice Japardem Ampao, upheld the forfeiture of properties, bank deposits, and investment accounts in the name of the late retired Lieutenant General Jacinto C. Ligot, as well as assets traced to him but registered under his wife, children, and relatives. The SC upheld the Sandigan Bayan's ruling, which found that the properties, deposits, and investment funds were unlawfully acquired. It noted that General Ligot's wife and children did not have independent income sources, but still owned properties and held significant bank and investment accounts under their names. The SC held that circumstances indicate that General Ligot was the true owner of the subject condominiums, even if the legal titles were in other people's names. Under Republic Act No. 1379, properties of public officers are presumed to be illegally acquired when they are manifestly out of proportion to their lawful income. Meanwhile, on November 19, retired Associate Justice Francis Jardeleza expressed optimism that the SC, under the leadership of Chief Justice Alexander Gesmundo, can make speedy disposition of cases an achievable reality at the 19th Metrobank Foundation Professorial Chair Lecture held at the On Bank Session Hall in Manila. Organized by the Philippine Judicial Academy in partnership with the Metrobank Foundation, Inc., the lecture focused on Article 8, Section 15 of the Constitution, which requires the SC to resolve cases filed before it within 24 months. Justice Jardeleza noted that the SC has taken a significant step towards complying with the constitutional provision, citing reforms such as amended sections of the internal rules to speed up disposition of cases. He added that the court now has more resources at its disposal. Associate Justice Josep Lopez, in his closing remarks, said the court has determined that constitutional deadlines could now be observed for incoming cases without disrupting the disposition of older matters. He added that the lecture has provided context on the causes of delay, such as institutional factors, not only in the SC but in other parts of the justice system. On Thursday, Associate Justice Maria Filomena Singh delivered the welcome remarks at the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime or UNODC high-level meeting on judicial integrity for South and Southeast Asia held in Makati City. Justice Singh highlighted that judicial integrity is not a mere philosophical ideal but a living ethical commitment, which requires rendering decisions purely on law and evidence, unclouded by personal biases, political pressure, or corrupt influence, as well as courage to resist impropriety in all its forms. She also stressed that the rule of law thrives only when the public believes that justice is dispensed fairly. The two-day meeting, attended by Chief Justices, Deputy Chief Justices, and senior judicial leaders from across South and Southeast Asia, featured dialogues and sessions tackling judicial integrity issues. The foreign delegates at the high-level meeting also paid a courtesy visit on Acting Chief Justice Marvic MBF Leonen at the On Bank Session Hall on Friday morning. On Friday, November 20, the Office of the Court Administrator celebrated its 50th anniversary at the SC compound in Manila. The celebration was led by Court Administrator Maria Teresa Gomez Estuesta and the Deputy Court Administrators and other OCA officials. Acting Chief Justice Marvic MBF Leonen attended the celebration. Also in attendance were Associate Justices Jose Mairas Marquez and Raul Villanueva, who were both former court administrators. Pursuant to Presidential Decree No. 828, as amended by Presidential Decree No. 842, The OCA was established in 1975 to assist the SC primarily in the exercise of administrative supervision over all courts, as prescribed by the Constitution. The Philippine Muslim Judges Association, or PMJA, held its inaugural national convention on November 13 and 14 in Sulu province, focusing on the theme Fair, Equal, and Inclusive Justice, Essential Foundation for Peace and Prosperity. Associate Justice Antonio Co. Jr. led the two-day gathering. The convention brought together Court of Appeals justices, trial and Sharia court judges, and other court officials. It discussed the Bangsamoro justice system, the special rules governing Sharia courts, and recent developments on Sharia, procedure, and jurisprudence, followed by a session on procedures and cases in the CA. Chief Justice Alexander Gesmundo led the Philippine delegation in attending the 12th Council of ASEAN Chief Justices meeting in Singapore on November 13 and 14. During the meeting, Chief Justice Gesmundo passed on the chairship of CACJ to the Honorable Chief Justice Sundaresh Menon of Singapore, which marks his third tenure as CACJ chair since its founding in 2013. The CACJ meets annually to tackle issues of common interest and concern to member judiciaries. The Philippines hosted the 11th CACJ meeting in Cebu last year.
You are now up to date with the Philippine Supreme Court. I am Tifa Tendi Dobotran, Supreme Court Information Officer.